Hey guys, welcome to the midday mobility break. We're going to start standing here and we have step out jacks. So you're going to take your leg, you're going to step out, bring your hands up towards the ceiling, come back down and switch sides. We're just going to go back and forth here. Really reach up towards the ceiling. You can do small steps or you can do large steps.
It's more of an issue right here that's going on with this. Okay. And then you can always, like, if you bend your knee.
Next we've got high knees, so you can just bring your knee up towards your chest, or if you want to make it a little bit more high intensive, you can start bringing the knees up as if you're jogging in a spot. Next out, you're going to reach in front of you, and then as you pull back, you're going to kick yourself in the butt, and then repeat that on the opposite side. So again, you're reaching and kicking.
Fix it. Okay, thanks a lot.
Next, we have skaters. So for skaters, you can just tap behind you, or if you want, you can start adding a little bit of a hop. And if you want more of a challenge, try to touch the ground on either side. And again, you can always just stay upright and tap. Two more. And now we're going to go back to the step out jacks. Now if your shoulders are ever bothering you, you can always push in front of you. If you want more advanced, you can go straight to a jumping jack. Next up, we got high knees. So again, you can just lift up the legs. You can start running in a spot. You can bring the knees really high up, wherever you're at. Three, two, one. Now you're gonna reach, kick yourself in the butt. One more each way. Next up, we've got skaters. So again, you can just tap behind. You can take a further step. You can hop, or you can crouch down. Totally up to you. Back to the jumping jacks or the step outs. Now into the high knees or jogging. Next, you're going to step, pull back, kick yourself in the butt. Once you've done 10 of those, you're gonna go into your skaters. Again, you can just tap, you can jump, or you can come to the floor. Okay, just walk around, catch your breath. So next up you need a chair. So I'm going to show you two different versions. So you can grab onto your chair, and we've got burpees here. So you can step out, step up, stand up, or you can go down onto the ground and do a full burpee. We have 10 repetitions here. 1.
See you breathe in that mass. That's impressive, Sarah.
That's 9, one more. That's 10. Next we've got mountain climbers. So you can do it up against your chair where you just bring your knee into the center and change your legs. Or you can do the same thing on the ground. We're going for 10 repetitions again. You want this to be slow. If you go too fast, you're just going to wiggle your hips. And that's 10. Next we have bicycle crunches, so you can do it in the chair or on the floor. If you're in your chair, you're leaning back, you're bringing one knee in and then the other, kind of like you're riding a bike. The second option is on the floor, where you're adding in your torso and you're going to be twisting. We got 10 per side. There we go. Once you've done 10, we're going to do a down dog to an up dog. So again, if you've got your chair, you're going to step back. I want you to lean back, feeling a nice stretch into the hamstrings here. Hold here for a second or two. And then you're going to drop your hips down and allow a little bit of an arch into your back. We're going to repeat that 10 times. And now I'm going to demonstrate that on the ground. So again, you're looking up towards the ceiling and pushing your hips back. We're moving through that 10 times. Once you've done 10, we're going to go straight back into the burpees. So again, burpees in the chair. You can just step out, step back in, stand on up. Or you can jump, or you can go on the ground. We've got 10 reps here. Go ahead. That should be 10. Next we got mountain climbers. So again, you can use your desk or your chair. You're leaning out into a perfect plank, bringing that knee into your chest, feel your abs, and then change legs. We have 10 per side. Go ahead. Once you've done 10, we have bicycle crunches. In your chair, you're gonna be cycling like this, or on the ground, you're gonna get your head to move with your torso. We have 10 per side.
But you got just in case.
Once you've done 10, we have down dog to up dog. So again, on your chair or your desk, you're leaning back to feel a nice stretch into the hamstrings here. And then you're coming over and letting your hips sink, looking up towards the ceiling. So you can do 10 from the chair or the desk, or you can do 10 from the ground. So that's 2 there.
Sorry. I'm giving you a wax. I'll try not to rub it.
So next you're going to want to make some room for yourself. So option number 1, you're going into a little squat, and then you're going to step a couple steps out to one side, stop, go to the other side. To make this harder, you're just going to go into a deeper squat, and we're just moving from one side to the other side. Staying nice and low.
They meant to provide stability with that, so you probably won't get much farther into that strengthening and this range already that you have. This part is getting loose.
Last one here. So next what we're going to do is we're going to do a squat to a twist. So you can stay upright and do a miniature squat, and then you're going to twist, bringing that knee up. Miniature squat and twist. If you want more of a challenge, you're going to squat all the way down and twist across. We have 10 in total. So that's 1.
Yeah. You're getting more range into flexion, which is thumb pointing up forwards and abduction coming up to the sides. Your sternal rotation is positive, but I'm not too worried about that because you're so
That's 10. Next, you're going to grab something for your balance. You're going to take your leg, you're going to swing it back and forth. Again, you can do small motions, or you can do big motions. Once you've done 10, switch sides.
Let's get you laying face down into the cradle just for a few minutes here.
Now you're going to face that wall, and you're going to go sideways now. So again, you can do small motions, or you can do large motions.
Hand behind the back. Good.
Once you've done 10, switch sides.
Nice.
Again, using the wall or the chair for balance, we now have hip circles. So you're going to take that knee, drive it around, make a big circle, and plant it back behind you. We've got 5 in this direction. 2. You can always shorten the circle as well. Once you've done 5, you're just going to reverse the direction.
See what the other arm looks like. Easier to get back there, no doubt.
Change legs, same thing. So 5 in one direction. 5 in the opposite. And now we're back to that side shuffle. So again, it could be a mini squat as you're traveling, or you can go deeper for more of a challenge. One more per direction. So next up, you're standing up nice and tall. You can just bring a knee up and twist. Or if you want more of a challenge, you're gonna squat down before you do that twist. 10 repetitions here. One more. All right, grab something for balance, and you're gonna kick that leg. Again, you can do short swings or big swings. Once you've done 10, switch sides, other leg. Once you've done 10, you're gonna face. You're gonna let that leg go from side to side. Once you've done 10, change legs. Once you've done 10, we've got the hip circles now. So again, you can hold on to something for balance.
No.
Once you've done 5, just change the direction. Change legs. So next we have kicks, so we're gonna kick forward. So you can just stay here and hold on to something for balance if you want. If you want something that's a little bit more advanced, you're gonna squat first, and then you're gonna kick forward.
Rachel? Yes? I have a question for you.
Maybe right now.
Yeah, bottom line's on hold. So
2 more.
just for Jeannie.
Oh, yeah.
She wanted to work with you on Friday, but she.
So for this next one, we're gonna alternate legs. You're gonna go into a reverse lunge. You're gonna feel a nice stretch into the hip flexor. Then as you stand up, I actually want you to go into an airplane. So you're gonna step back.
Yeah, see,
So you're gonna stay on the same side. Feel that hip flexor stretch, and then go into your airplane. We have a total of 5 repetitions here. So tuck under, feel that nice stretch, go into that airplane. 2 more here.
Friday before anyway.
And 1 more.
1 to 6 actually. So that's,
Change legs. So sink into that hip flexor stretch. And then go into your airplane. And go back and forth.
True. I usually have, how much? Yeah.
Once you've done 5, you're gonna step this leg back and you're gonna have your toes pointed. Once you're there, you're gonna bring that hip forward and then you're gonna reach over top to feel a nice hip flexor stretch here. You're gonna hang out here for a few seconds. Switch sides, same thing, so bring those toes there, tuck your pelvis under and reach over.
Really?
I don't know, I think that's
And relax. Next you got a quad stretch, so you're gonna hold on to something for balance.
Usually doesn't.
Bring the knees to touch, squeeze the glutes.
Let me go grab that. You can.
Switch legs, do the same thing. take that leg out in front, bring the shoe or the toes up towards your nose. Push your hips back, feel a nice stretch into the hamstring and hold. Switch sides, same thing. So now we're back down to the kicks. So last time we were kicking out in front, but this time we're going to kick out to the side. So again, you can just do little kicks out to the side and just change your legs. Or if you want, you can squat and try to kick a little higher. We have 10 in total. Once you've done 10, we're going to do that reverse lunge, where you're tucking the pelvis under and sinking down, feeling a nice stretch. Hold there for a second or two before you go into airplane. We've got 5 repetitions here. And it's totally okay to hold on to a chair or the desk for balance. Switch sides. Once you've done 5, we have that hip flexor stretch, so you can step that leg back, make sure your toes are pointed under. You're going to tuck that pelvis under before you reach across. You should feel a little stretch right here. Switch sides, we're going to repeat that again, so tuck under. Next, we got the quad stretch, so grab onto your foot. Again, you can hold on to something for balance. Switch sides, same thing. We got our hamstrings now, so leg goes out in front. You're gonna hip hinge forward, feeling a nice stretch into the back of the leg. Switch sides. Next, we're going to stand up and we've got twisting motions. So it's coming from your trunk here. You're going to turn, allow the hips to come with you. Turn to the other side. So you can make small rotations or you can make big rotations. I like to let my arms actually flop, so I find that it drives into a little bit more of that rotation. Once you've done 10, we're going to come back to center. Your hands are going to be on your rib cage here, and we're going to create a circle. So I'm going to side bend, then I'm going to flex forward, then I'm going to side bend, and then I'm going to extend backwards. So I'm making a circle around where my rib cage is. So that's 3 repetitions. We're going to go for 5. Once you've done 5, we're going to change the direction. So now side bend, flex forward, side bend, and go back. So this next exercise is new. It's a spinal wave. So put your hand on your sternum and then put your hand kind of where the bottom of the rib cage is. What you're going to do is you're going to lean yourself forward. So I'm crunching the 2 points closer together, and then I'm trying to open it. So you can see that I'm creating a spinal wave here. we're gonna do is you've got your rib cage here. We're gonna create a circle like this. So you're gonna shift, then you're gonna crunch, shift, lift up. So you can see that I'm making this circle that's kind of up and around, up and around. Once you've done 5 one way, we're gonna reverse it. Perfect. Now we're going to do the same thing with our hips. So we're going to allow our hips to come forward and creating a big circle. Our pivot point is through our head, kind of like you're doing a hula hoop. 5 in the opposite direction. Now with your head, we're going to do the same thing. So then you're going to bring your ear down, create a big circle all the way around. We're going to go 5 one way.
Yeah, but just, timing. Thank you.
5 in the opposite direction. Now hands on your shoulders. We have 5 circles with the shoulders. 5 in the opposite direction. Now with the elbows, you're going to make circles. 5 one way, 5 the other way.
I'll see you in maybe 2 weeks, maybe
Yeah.
next week.
Sounds good.
And now we're going to finish off with the wrist. So we're going to do 5 one way, 5 the opposite way. Thank you so much for joining my midday mobility break. I hope to see you next week. It is recorded, so I'll send that out to you guys. Have a great day. Bye.